What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Monkey Flop here, and today I wanted to address game sharing on the PlayStation 4. And, well, in 2018, it's changed a little bit. It's getting a little bit more stricter, and I've even had issues with game sharing with my own PS4 on my own network. So I'm here to kind of go through some of the steps with you guys in case this happens to you. That way you guys know what to do in the event, your games do get locked or you don't have access to your PlayStation Network account. These are some of the steps that I took, and these are some of the steps that I'm going to recommend for preventing this from happening. Now, I don't recommend game sharing with people you don't know. In fact, I personally don't game share with anybody but my other PlayStation 4, which I usually use for more casual games because it's set up on a bigger screen. I like playing first person on a smaller screen, and I like playing it on the Pro, which is connected to my whole setup over here. All the gameplay that you guys watch is on my Pro. And, I switch back and forth, and I have the other PlayStation 4 activated just in case somebody else wants to hop on and play some games on their own account. Then that's cool. That's set to go. And then on this account, on this PS4, it's just my account. It's not activated, as you guys can see. But if you do come across any errors, the first things that you're going to want to do is check to make sure you have an internet connection. Reset your internet modem. Sometimes if your games do get locked, and you'll see a little lock screen at the bottom right hand corner, if they do get locked, it's because either your PlayStation Network's not activated as a primary system, the license is maybe needs to be restored, or maybe you lost internet connection for just a fraction of a second. So the first things that you're going to want to do, check your internet, restart your modem, and then you're going to go into settings, and then you're going to go into account management. And then the first thing you're going to want to do is restore licenses. If you're on your own PSN and you restore licenses and you still get the lock, you might have to activate it as your primary PS4. Now, I came across this issue because, like I said, a game share within my own PlayStation 4s in my own home. I was on the Slim. I was playing some games, and I'm like, oh, I'm going to pop over to the Pro and play some games and record. And when I did that, my PlayStation Network locked. Like, literally, my Monkey Flop account locked. I didn't have access to any of my games. I went through all of the steps that I did, that I told you. I went to settings, I went to account management, I restored licensing, I activated as a primary PS4. I restarted my PlayStation 4, holding the home screen, going into power, and then restarting and closing all the applications and restarting your PS4. I did all of that. I even went in and reset all the settings, and I still had issues. I reset my modem, and I still had issues. So then I went back to my Slim, and then which I just had access to all of my games on. All of my games are locked on the Slim now too, and I'm like, what the heck is going on? I contacted Sony support, and they gave me a generic answer by just sending me a link to generic answer, nothing really. And I'm like freaking out. I'm going back and forth, and I'm trying to restore things on that account. I'm trying to restore things on this account. I log on with my PS4 account on my PC. I'm able to see everything, but I can't access it on my PlayStation 4 or my PlayStation 4 Pro, and everything is locked. At this point, I'm freaking out, and I'm getting error codes, and it's also telling me that I cannot use my account because I was recently logged into another account, and Sony picked it up as, spam or fraud, or, somebody trying to access my account when it actually wasn't. So they put a hold on my account, and I couldn't figure out for the life of me. There's all this information out there on the internet, but nothing that could help me in particular. I'm freaking out. So, long story short, what ended up happening was, because I went from my Slim to my Pro within literally seconds, because they're right here, I logged in to another PlayStation Network account with my PSN, it triggered something and it locked me out of my games. The more that I try to, restore licensing and do all of this stuff, the more it was locking me into my games, and I actually had to wait. If this ever happens to you, give it, which sucks, which absolutely sucks. I contacted Sony, I even tweeted them because it's like, I want to get to my games. These are the games that I purchased. These are my PS4s. And Sony didn't really give me an answer, and the answer that I'm going to give you right now pissed me off, really. But the answer that I came up with is you have to give it time. If you get the error code that you recently logged into another PSN on another PlayStation 4, then you get that error. You're gonna have to wait some time. Try back, turn on your PS4, and then see if if the games are unlocked. If they're not, then you're gonna have to wait additional time. For me, it took literally I went to bed at midnight because I was trying to figure all this out. I came home the next day around 4 o'clock, and like running errands and doing stuff like that. I came home at like 4 o'clock, and it was unlocked. So the best answer that I got is like, if you've gone through all of the steps, if you tried absolutely everything and nothing is working, give it some time and it should all reset. Okay? That's after, you went through the settings and you did what I said, like account management, you restore licensing, you activate it as your primary PS4, you reset your internet, then you reset your PS4. You can even reset just the basic settings to see if that would work too. And you can even try like logging out of your PSN and logging back in. But if all of that fails and you still can't get into your account, don't touch it. Just wait. Which, like I said, pisses me off and it sucks. But this is what helped me. And I hope it helps you too. Just wait. And then come back to your PS4 and see if your games are unlocked. But with the new PlayStation updates and how strict they're getting, this is the reason why we're starting to see a lot of the changes happen. Game sharing in 2018, I mean, it has to exist because one, you got to be able to activate your PlayStation Network account on a PlayStation 4, and then two, they've said from the beginning you will be able to access your games on any PS4 that you want, with your own personal PSN, of course. I hope that makes sense. If you guys have any questions or anything, hit me up in the comments section below. I wanted to make a video to generally address this issue and concern. Definitely let me know in the comments section below. If you would take 2 seconds out of your day, hit a like. That really helps me out. If you guys haven't already subscribed, that would be awesome as well. And I will see you guys in the next news update. You guys are freaking awesome.